got here.
Why would you get creamed or slimed?
I watch your channel.
Do you?
I know what's up. Bart did this to me.
Yeah, alright, what happened?
Bart did this to me.
What is that from?
He abuses people.
Too much editing.
Right. Isn't he mean?
He's on roid rage, obviously.
All the time.
Definitely on the juice.
Too much editing? Carpal tunnel?
I thought I was a teenager and I was skimboarding and I fell back.
Oh.
You know, like the.
You're not a teenager anymore,
No,
Phil.
very, very much not. You know, skimboarding is like on the shore of the beach, not like in the water. Like you're on like this wood plank.
Okay, yeah.
It's like very OC, and I thought I was trying to be cool. And Julia's calling me.
But you didn't even grow up in the OC.
I know, I'm a fraud.
You're
Yeah.
a jerk? What the, did you eat Grumpios or something?
Julia.
You're rude.
Grumpios sound bomb.
What the I'm just kidding, I'm here. So okay.
Jerk. Both of you guys are jerks.
You just think everyone's a jerk.
I know.
Yeah, Bart and Gio are here. Your bosses are very upset. Okay.
I'm not.
Alright, see you soon. Later.
She's just doing her job. She always calls people like beforehand, because
Especially David.
a lot of the cast and the guests, they always come late, so she just needs to check up on people.
Well, I'm on time because I need my touch-ups, so.
He needs his touch-ups, babe.
I'm gonna go in.
No, go in. That'd be cool.
I have red lipstick.
I could.
You could finally make Phil look like a teenager again.
No.
Like when he first started YouTube. Now we're all old.
Now we're all old.
We're old.
I have a feeling you're gonna get roasted today. Did you ever see the roast of
happened? What'd I
Anthony
do?
Lee? I don't know. He just has like man period.
What are you talking about? We
I-
roasted Anthony because he
Not
deserves
we.
it.
Not we.
David roasted Anthony.
Singular. That was the
Wait,
second time.
because they didn't win.
Yeah,
APs.
that was
heard
the
about
worst. Because he was
Well-
talking about like how he was at a red light and then a fan
Yeah.
gets out and then he's like, but why? You didn't even win though.
Well,
We're good friends, so
Bart.
it's okay.
I mean, it's true though.
Yeah. Ooh, Phil roasted Anthony. Phil.
That's not fair because he's not been here to defend himself. Yeah, so it should only be while he's here. But
And
they
then
didn't win.
David was like, and then well no, I mean that's just you're in the roasting mood right now.
I'm not in a roasting mood.
Totally.
I never roast.
Hey, I mean, if we're in that mood, I mean, I got ammo. Shit.
You do? With
You-
him?
I mean,
No.
look at you guys. I mean, look
What
at
does that mean?
this.
What does that mean? That's true. Did you see all these holes? So these are
Whatever,
pictures.
dude. I've seen your
Look.
other office.
There's
Okay.
a hole here. There's a hole here.
Oh my god.
I suck at
holes
roasting.
everywhere.
Your guys' deposit for this place is like not coming back.
I
Yeah.
know, for sure it's not.
Yeah, we gave that up years ago.
At
That
the-
bear is not there because it's cute.
At the same time,
Good morning.
Hey.
There's another hole.
Hey,
there.
what's
I
up?
feel like they probably don't want to lose you guys though, right?
No, they want us out so
Oh,
bad.
really?
Yeah.
We
they
make too much
keep
noise.
complaining about us.
Um,
But our office is almost done. I think in like a week or two it
Yeah.
should be done.
Nice,
You're almost
too
there.
nice.
Does it feel weird to come back here and be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
this
feel
place?
ghetto.
We film here every Tuesdays and
Why do you think I
Thursdays.
feel every time I come here.
It actually feels pretty cozy though, because we did so much here. So
I
it's
know,
like
right?
there's sentimental value here
Totally
for sure.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like this was. I remember when you guys first got this place.
Well, wait a minute. It's kind of like, you know when you have that car that you have so many memories with? It's like that first car you ever bought.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get the really nice upgrade car that's brand new. And you're like, oh, I kind of want
I-
to lose this car. But then after you're like, fuck it, this car was a piece of shit.
I don't have that feeling yet because I'm not JK, so I don't upgrade my car yet.
But you have a house.
Oh, true.
But it's not a house. It's condo.
It's a something.
It's a something.
You own property.
That's
See?
true. I can't drive my property though.
You don't need
I can't
to.
drive
can't,
it around.
you
You could bang bitches in your
Oh, you
property.
beat me. I was about to say that. I'm like,
I
you
know
bring the
Phil
sexy
bangs
over.
bitches.
Yeah, you can do that in cars too.
I know Wong Fu gets
That's
mad
so high
groupies.
school.
So high school. You can get a hickey in the back seat.
That's disgusting. That's so 2000.
Dude, you guys, why don't you cover those walls? Or those walls?
We gave up.
There's just too many holes. Wait, this one looks like a
What
wiener.
if I put a hole in the wall?
Probably can.
Oh, you want to?
What if I'm the one guy that hits a stud? And like I break
Break the other hand.
You know
Like
what?
all these other times it's been fine, but for some reason the one time I try, I'm like
She was laughing. They also got real swords. This is not obviously not a real sword. And then they wanted to challenge that movie scene where they stab through a wall and then they kill this other person on the other side.
Because it always happens in the movies where someone stabs through the wall or shoots through the wall or something.
Well, they did it, and it's true. They did it over there, through the offices.
But but no one died though, so it's not really a confirmation of the challenge.
Well, Julie almost did. It was good.
That was with something else.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
We're never safe in this office.
That was another test.
Like, what about the next JKNU set? Like, are you guys gonna have like walls that you guys can just keep breaking? You know, or is it like a rule of no more breaking walls?
No more breaking, because that set is like set materials. So you could probably blow on it too hard and it'll break. Oh, Julia, you savior.
Ew, what do you have in your head? Ew.
What are you talking about? You have your own coffee.
Yeah, my coffee at the end.
Oh, I forgot
Coffee,
I forgot
apple
to order
pie,
just,
egg white delight, the
Yeah, all of
non-popular items.
She's just in denial.
I forgot to order.
It's about time.
Who?
Come on.
Look how mad he's getting.
I'm
I've
so
been here for
sorry.
so long.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Snagger.
Julia's the intern.
I'm so sorry.
The forever intern.
Julia the intern.
Does anyone not want their hash brown? I forgot to order.
Did you get egg white?
Wow.
Yep.
All right. So it's the Olympics right now, right?
Yes.
And I know you guys sort of are into like powerlifting a little
We're
bit.
sort of
Yeah.
really Olympic athletic, yeah.
I guess I have a question
Only
about
Bart,
Olympic.
Only Bart owns the gym.
I have a question about Olympic weightlifting, like that event or that sport. At the end of the day, it's just whoever can lift the most.
There's actually a strategy from what I heard.
Okay, what is this? Okay, what's the strategy? Because at the end of the day, like it doesn't matter what, because everyone has the same bar. It's not like like other sports where your equipment kind of matters or like you have a teammate that matters.
Yeah.
It's really just whoever can lift the most. Every 4 years, people come up and they're like, I can lift more than the other person.
Actually, there is a strategy because so one of my friends just got into it, and there's kind of like the game day antics. And so how that works is every lift that you have, like the snatch and the clean and jerk, you have three attempts, right? Like you have your first attempt, that's usually super easy, you know you're gonna kill it, and then you move up in a little bit of weight, and then the third one, you're usually trying to break a world record or something like that. So these guys, what they do is they'll set their first attempts, and then like let's say you have 20 lifters, they set the order of the lifters in order of what their attempts are. So the guy with the lightest amount of attempts goes first, the guy with the heaviest one goes last. So you kind of figure out, okay, who's coming in kind of strong. But the thing is, when someone puts in their second attempt, they can completely try to fuck you, and they can go, well, actually, I tricked you. I'm actually coming in really strong. I purposely lifted light the first attempt, and then they put it heavy, and then that reorganizes everything. But also, when you're about to go up and lift, they can once again go and say, I'm gonna change my second attempt, and now whose ever weight is on the bar, and they couldn't change it fast enough, they have to do it immediately.
Okay.
So there's like this game day, like changing the weights around antics.
But then so basically, I mean, I guess it's kind of like running too. Like you already know how much you can lift. All these people come in already knowing, right? So it's kind of almost like decided even before you go and like, oh, I've seen you
Not
lift.
really, because
No?
there's so many variables still.
Like what?
Like the equipment for one.
But everyone has the same equipment.
They do, but then you're also performing in front of judges. So it's
Okay.
like now is it like, are you gonna be nervous? Like did something happen prior to that that's gonna get into your head? So you're like removed out of your regular training environment that's super comfortable, that everything's super controlled. So that also plays a really huge factor. And sometimes you have people that this is their first Olympics ever and they could be like completely nervous and like make a really stupid mental mistake.
Are there people like, let's say the people at your guys' meets that can lift more than them?
More than them? Not anything that I've seen in real life.
There's a couple.
I
At IPF there is.
Oh, I didn't.
So why
didn't see it.
why can't? Because at the end of the day, it's something so quantifiable. It's just who can lift more. So why isn't that guy at the Olympics?
Because it's two different sports. So powerlifting, you compete in the squat, bench, and deadlift. So those are the three lifts that you focus on. Olympic weightlifting, they focus on the clean and jerk and snatch.
Okay.
So the lifts are way different, but the part where you can kind of compare the strengths are when they actually train for the squat, because both of them, they have to squat in training, both of them have to deadlift in training, and then that's where you see like the weight disparity.
Okay.
Yeah. But also, like, just because someone can squat 500 pounds, and that's their absolute max, that doesn't mean they can squat 500 pounds 10 out of 10 times.
Oh, okay.
So there's a skill factor and also game day performing factor, which is why like
So there still are variables.
there's a lot of variables game day.
Shit ton.
There's a lot. Yeah.
And there's even times where they'll misload something, and then you're like, all right, cool, you think you're gonna do the weight that you gotta do, and then you go do it, and they're like, oh shit, it's actually heavier or lighter. You actually have to do it again. So there's so many things that can go wrong or happen.
Because whatever your strength is, like let's say your max squat is 500 pounds, that's if you execute it perfectly. And if you don't, then you're gonna fail the weight. So same thing with these guys. A lot of times, like you'll see, their first and second attempts, they don't really fail it, but they will fail their thirds.
Because they're like overshooting.
Either overshooting or the weight they've done before, but they just couldn't nail the form in that day.
Is it kind of like also like Price is Right? Like someone could be like, oh, you just did 500. I'm gonna do 501.
Yeah.
And but then the person that did 500 could be like, well, I could have put in an extra pound too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's part of your strategy.
So like recently, there's this Chinese guy, Liu Xiaojun. He hit a world record snatch, so everyone's like, all right, for sure he's gonna win gold this year, because snatch is the first lift. He competed against, I think, a Kazakh guy, and then the Kazakh guy pulled some antics on him, and he ended up taking gold. So that guy ended up taking silver.
Isn't
now.
there there's also a psychological thing too, where it's like, if you see someone do it, in your second, you already know that that's possible. So you kind of have a psychological thing where you can put in more and be like, I can do that too.
There's a psychological effect, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, competing's fun, for sure.
You tried to say your sport was basic and it's just lifting.
No,
I could lift this cup.
I think
I mean-
it's not. It's like I know every sport there. Like I mean, there's also like
There's fucking speed walk.
there's some okay, but like I believe that to be good at anything, to be an Olympic level, everything, there has to be variables. Obviously, a layperson doesn't really know about. So I think that's what I.
Or someone that doesn't lift doesn't know about.
Exactly.
They should have.
I'm just kidding, bro.
You're so rude.
I'm not. You always say that.
I have one more question.
What was the question?
Bro,
You do?
Don't you see his fucking chiseled?
look at this. What do you think I really got this man? I'm just
Jacked off
kidding.
really.
Oh, I have one more question.
Jacked off so fucking.
Oh, you know what it is?
bro.
I think also, I think like because it doesn't look like that much sometimes. Obviously, like, cause you know, like there's like some people like, you know, at the gyms like one plate can be like 20 pounds.
Oh,
or
because they
something.
use like the kilo plates, so it's really thin.
Yeah, or something. So like, but obviously these things are like super heavy. So like,
Yeah.
like it looks like when I look at that, like I just see the size. Like, this is super dumb, I know, but like you see like the size of the plate, and you're like, oh, I've seen Gio lift that before. you know, you
That's
don't-
the bit that you probably have.
right. But then
So
you
you're being racist towards the weights?
yes, I'm being
You're-
racist.
You're
I'm
racist.
racist.
You're judging the
He's weight
colors.
shaming.
The cutie talk wasted.
Hello.
Hi. You were talking
No, he was making a pun. His weight.
No,
Racist.
but it sounds like cutie
Sounds-
talk.
Oh.
What's baby talk? Like baby talk?
I don't know. I don't know about it.
Talk.
What?
It's their relationship talk.
Oh.
They talk like, oh baby.
That's cool. Whatever keeps the marriage going.
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
It
For
does.
me, I do normal shit.
I already asked her.
Hey, babe.
When?
I have to throw this piece of trash away.
You're not gonna make it.
I didn't even ask you. There are 3 trash cans over there.
The white one.
You think I'll make it?
Yeah. No.
Bounce it off the white one and throw it in the black one.
All right.
He's non-athletic. He doesn't know
Here.
what he's talking about. Aim for
Yeah,
the white
you
one.
are.
So
Come
hit
on.
the brick wall.
You're not
Make
that-
it into the white one. Go.
Just because you think you own a gym with Bart.
I'm gonna go.
I don't care what you say. My name's on that shit.
You sucked your way to fame.
Did you make it?
No.
Yes, he did. What the fuck, you crazy ass bitch? Look at that shit. I kept for the rebound. Yay!
It bounced off the rim and it fell out. Oh.
Did you try to bank it off the brick
No,
wall?
I was just gonna swish it.
You had to
then-
bank it off of something.
See, this is why motivation and encouragement is so important, kids.
That's why you're not as successful as you should be, because you have this person.
She's
next to
dragging
you.
me down.
Yeah, she's a.
So true. Keo, can you remove yourself from this room right now, please?
Wow, Phil, you just got here.
Yeah.
What
and
the
he's
hell?
more
I
supportive
did not
than you are.
expect him to
And he's more supportive than you. Stab her, yeah,
You do this,
stab
you do this,
her.
you do- No, you do this. You put it down in front of you. What is that, like the Japanese thing where they just put the blade
mic
down?
Oh, you kill yourself.
And then just walk away.
Oh.
She ain't Asian. She doesn't understand those things.
She's probably gonna start cutting carne asadas with that.
Or like start gardening or something.
It would have been funny if you didn't stutter. It would have been funny. You almost had it.
People still were laughing though.
Yeah, I was laughing. In your face, give me this camera. Potato.
Hi, Barbell potato.
It is now nighttime, as you can see from outside, and we finished Just Kidding News. How's your mind? Is it tired?
Oh hell yeah, it's super tired right now. I'm just like, at the end of every session, I'm always brain dead. Like I don't want to think about anything. I just want to look at pictures and point because I'm starving. Like I think I get extra hungry when I have to think a lot. So I'm exerting so much energy and then my stomach just starts growling and I don't, like, I'm done. I don't want to think. I want to point at pictures and say, this, here.
What's the most memorable article that we did today to you?
Oh man, you're asking me about memory game stuff. Fuck.
There's nothing that
That's
just
not
stood
my
out.
strength.
There's nothing that was just like, bam, oh, that was a really cool article we did today.
We do about 40 articles in one session.
Yeah.
So I can't tell what I did in the morning, to be honest. So something that stood out to me.
There's one, I can tell you right off the bat what stood out to me.
Oh,
so
one that,
there's,
sorry.
So there's one where there was the grandpa that was caught jacking off at the kiddie pool.
I submitted that article.
Oh, you did? So
Yeah.
there's that one.
That was pretty funny.
There was like the man-child one where there's like 30 different things that determines if you're a man-child
Yeah.
boyfriend or not.
That was a horrible one.
And then there's the last one we did, which is kind of dark, and it was about the Indonesian murder.
Yeah, that was super dark.
Were there any ones that stood out to you that you're like, oh, that was really cool, or
One
that's interesting?
One that stood out to me that's sort of kind of applying more and more as I get older.
Yeah.
Was or the value of $100 depending on the state that you live in.
That one's really
And
interesting.
that was super interesting because I discovered, or I found out through this article, that $100 in Hawaii is only worth like $84.
Yeah.
And then $100 in like Mississippi is worth $114. So your money goes a long way in Mississippi versus Hawaii. And then
It took into consideration like taxes,
yeah.
the standard of living,
Right.
how much the average household income is.
Yeah.
It took all that into
It
consideration.
did. And then California and New York were amongst, as you guys may have guessed, one of the ones where your $100 doesn't really go that far. But I can't imagine living somewhere else.
The Hawaii part kind of sucks because I feel like the prices, it's so high because everything has to be imported.
Yeah.
And also there's a lot of tourism.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people that have money that go there.
Yeah.
But then the locals themselves, they don't make that much.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like I know like a lot of in a lot of the states, the average medical professional, you make like 100 grand plus.
Yeah.
I've heard of doctors who are usually at the top of the medical food chain. They make maybe on like 80 or 90 over there.
That's crazy. And they're like gods. They're the ones saving lives.
Yeah, they're like the gods of the hospital.
That's crazy. So yeah, that's one that stood out. The Indonesian one definitely struck a chord because it was like, there were these two best friends that were like best friends for like 7 years. We don't know because the court case is still going on. They had some sort of falling out. One of the girls, I guess, wanted revenge is what they're thinking, but again, because the court's still going on, that she poured cyanide in a coffee drink.
Yeah.
Her friend, she gave it to her friend to drink, and obviously the cyanide was done behind the friend's back, or when the friend wasn't there, and then the friend drank it, and within 2 minutes the friend died.
That one is pretty crazy.
I was like, what the fuck? That's nuts.
I also really like the articles that talk about relationships. Because sometimes the points are like super obvious, you're like,
Yeah.
duh. But it's
Yeah.
also cool to just kind of remind yourself, like, oh yeah, that is something,
Yeah.
you should be a little bit more like selfless or something like that.
Yeah, because we get into this autopilot mode because we know each other so well that I think just the facial expression kind of tells you like, okay, he's good, he's bad, or she's happy, she's sad, and we don't really think about it too much. It's like, oh fuck, okay, she's got a face, let me try to fix that real quick, and you don't really try to get to the bottom of things because you know, like, okay, if I like massage her this way or you know, give her a compliment this way, within 5 minutes we'll resolve it, we'll move on. But that's kind of like sweeping things under the rug. So yeah, you're right. When you hear these articles, it does kind of like put things into perspective a little bit, and it reminds you that you should be kind of putting it a little bit more work.
And some of the more basic-minded, like step 1, step 2, step 3, or listicles, it kind of reminds me also how much more advanced we are in our relationship now.
I know, that's very true.
Because you're like, oh wait, that's some, because before you're like, man, that's some junior high shit.
Yeah.
When you're in high school. Then when you're in college, you're like, that's some junior high or high school shit.
Yeah.
And then later, when you're like a working professional, like, that's some college, high school, or junior high shit.
Yeah.
And then you go, that's some early relationship shit.
Exactly.
But now that we're married and we've been through a lot of roller coasters, like emotional and relationship roller coasters, like I can see that entire journey that people have to go through. That's some junior high, high school, early college, early relationship, engaged, you know, shit. And I'm sure like some of the stuff that we go through, our parents like, that's some early marriage shit. You guys don't know shit.
Very true. Or I hope they're like, damn, that's some advanced shit. We never went through that.
That's true.
That's very cool.
Your mom did say that I am the best thing that ever happened to you, and that she's so thankful that I'm in your life, and now she can die happy knowing that I take care of you.
I mean, she's
Are you calling her mom a liar?
I'm not calling her a liar. I think that's very great because I love that the people that I love are getting along. So that for me is like more than what I can ask for. But I think she's also a very codependent person. Yeah. She's not very strong. So because of that, she panics that she thinks that her daughters are like her and we're not. So, I mean, I'm happy she's relieved, but I'm like also thinking like, fool, like you tripping. I'm gonna be cool regardless if I'm with a man or not. But again, I'm happy that she loves you.
I love her too, and I love you.
Fine, thank you, Papa.
I just got back home, and what do I come home to? Dun, da, 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 da. The camper got installed on the truck while I was gone. The camper, if you guys don't know what a camper is, that's that shell in the back. And this is gonna be my mobile dog mobile or bail mobile. And now I no longer need the kennels because now I can just open that thing and the dogs have all kinds of space, and they even have windows and a vent. And I know you can't see shit right now because it's hella dark and it's at night. So I'll show you guys this, the camper later on tomorrow in a vlog. But I'm super excited, and thank you to Ma, who is Gio's mom, because she's our assistant right now because she's retired, and we thought it'd be cool if we paid her for her to do some extra stuff around the house because she wants to, and she's just kind of bored. And one of the things that she did was help get my camper installed today. I ordered it over a month ago and it came in, and now we're able to double dig dildo, where while I was shooting JK News, the camper was able to get installed on the truck, so I don't have to wait until the weekend. On the weekend I can do more shit. So because of having Ma in my life is more full. I get to have more things done, and I get to see her so much more because she stops by almost every other day now, and it is awesome. I love seeing her. Thank you, Ma, for hooking it up. It is installed. Dun, 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 dun. More tomorrow. Vita cakes, what are some of your pet peeves? My pet peeves are, I think one of my pet peeves are people that get pissed off easily for no big reason. Like, for example, like I'll be driving